Okay folks, this should be the last demo for the day. Let's see if we can make this one be a real rip snorter. Let's see how we go with it. Yeah, the company that maintains this photocopier, they rang me yesterday to tell me that the manufacturer, Konica Minolta, have stopped manufacturing spare parts for this particular type of machine because it's reached its 5-year use by date. And I've had this machine for just over 5 years. Fortunately, it hasn't broken down, but I do hope it doesn't break down after I've lost the service agreement, because I got to have this for my TV campaign. I don't know how long it's going to be until Channel 9 finally play my material, but I've got to keep going, try and make material as much as I can. And yeah, it's the urgency of it all. And this is what we're photocopying, this Frogmouth magazine. It's a former Snooty magazine, but I call it a Frogbird magazine. Frogbird is in tawny frogmouth, the owl that's named after. Frogbird. I don't know how this is looking. Yeah, colour in that looks interesting. Looks like it could do with a bit more yellow, but it looks really quite nice actually. Maybe we can call it like that, or maybe we can add some yellow to the mix. The background colour. Yellow. It actually looks a bit cold. I do think we could warm it up a bit. So we're going to switch on the red. And we're going to just go to here, because red won't work with that for some reason. It's not meant to. Frogmouth. I don't know why they call it that. But it's really snooty. It's a real snooty type of magazine, I must say. And that's come up looking quite a treat, actually. That's come up brilliant. The colour in that is absolutely exquisite, and the shape looks pretty good. Turn this one off. So yeah, this is a really posh Northern Beaches magazine. I don't follow all that shit. Don't get me wrong, I actually really like the Northern Beaches. I really love the ocean and the sand and the sun. I love the ocean, the surf. A beach isn't really, to me, a beach isn't really a beach without the actual surf, without pounding waves. I do love the waves, and I prefer the waves to a bay area any day. But I do appreciate, like, I live in Camaray, which is not far from places like Balmoral Beach. But Balmoral Beach is not a surf beach if you don't know the area. Balmoral is like in a bay type of an area. It's not near the ocean. It's not on the oceans or open to the ocean, so you don't get the waves, you don't get the pounding surf. And I just really have a preference towards surfing beaches. For some reason, I feel a spiritual connection to them, and I'd love to live near the ocean if I could, if I wasn't disabled and if I wasn't limited by my disability and the money that it earns, which I don't earn much. Well, I would be living on a cliff, a nice big cliff on a northern beach, overlooking the ocean. That would be really nice, and I just wish I could do that. I'm trying, and not just to be on my own, but to be with my partner Luigi, to be happily married and settle down together, and to put the past behind us and to move on to a bright future, and to be together and having a nice ocean view and having a sea breeze blowing through the house on a hot day. And even when it storms, watch the ocean storm and the grey sky and all that beautiful nature. But I'm not rich, folks, and I can't do that. At this stage, I'm not in that position to make choices like that. Unfortunately, currently, until I get to air on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, I don't have any control over my life. Even this photocopier is on its way out. It's near the end of its use-by date. It's the manufacturer, Konica Minolta, have stopped manufacturing parts. So the parts inventory that's available to this dealer is basically limited because they're not manufactured anymore. So I've got to get to air on the 6 o'clock news ASAP. And that's come up looking a real treat. I think we can now call this demo quits.